So I just want to come on here and proclaim the gospel to my African American brothers and sisters, black, Negro, whatever you want to call yourselves. So many people always argue, oh, Jesus was first introduced to the African as a slave ship, and you serving the white man's religion and all this other crap. And not knowing that it's pretty plausible that Christianity reached Africa before it even reached the Europeans. I have it pinned here. This is out of Acts. If you don't believe the Bible, please have some intelligible way of telling me why you don't believe, instead of just throwing out stupid arguments because you don't believe the Bible because it's written by a man and all this other crazy stuff. You people who have a critique of the word, they are so quick to want us to produce results or to produce proof, but then you can't even produce proof for your arguments, and you won't even give proper attention to an argument. It doesn't work like that. If you say, you have proof for what you have to say, and if you want me to listen to your proof and not deny that the first slave ship was named Jesus and all it is, then you need to have an audience, or give me an audience with you, to believe that Christianity first came to Africa before it ever came to Egyptians, not Egyptians, before it ever came to Europeans. Before Christianity ever came to Europeans, it's quite plausible that Africa was the first before them to receive the gospel. Acts chapter 8, verse 26. The angel of the Lord spake to Philip, who was a disciple of Christ, who knew Christ face to face, one of the apostles, said, Arise, go to south unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. Verse 27. And he arose and went and beheld a man of Ethiopia. Where is Ethiopia? Where is Ethiopia? Where is Ethiopia? It's in Africa. It hasn't changed. Ethiopia is in Africa. He saw a man of Ethiopia, a eunuch of a great authority under Candace, who was queen of the Ethiopians. I read it another place that Candace is much like Pharaoh. It's a position. It's not necessarily a name. So the queen of the Ethiopians, this was a man of great authority who was under Candace, a title for the queen of the Ethiopians, who had charge of all her treasure, had come to Jerusalem for worship. Back then, a lot of people were coming to Jerusalem for worship because there were worshipers all around. So I just want to read just that little bit. You can go on and read for yourself. Christianity was introduced to Africa. If this is not the first occurrence, this is the first occurrence that is written in the book of Acts. Christianity came to Africa, i.e. Ethiopia, by way of this Ethiopian eunuch who was in a very influential place within the ranks of the queen of Ethiopia. And the gospel was spreading like wildfire in Jerusalem. So you better believe anywhere that the gospel went, it was spreading. So you can't sit up here and tell me that blacks or that Africa didn't know what Christianity was until the Europeans brought it to them through some form of a slave ship or whatever. You can't. And I'd be happy to hear your arguments against the word of God, like valuable arguments against the word of God, not some opinionated jargon about why you don't believe because whatever. Like, if you expect for us to have and take your arguments into account and to be reasonable and to reason, then I believe that the people that are placing the same demand on us as Christians for what we believe should actually have the same demand on them for why they don't. And you'll pretty much find that you are without excuse. Enough with this Christianity is the white man religion. Christianity doesn't belong to the white man. The white man was pagan then, and the white man in America is pagan now. Like, Christianity never belonged to the white man. They used it. They really used it to to do a lot of bad things in the name of religion. Christianity never belonged to the white man. It never belonged to the popes. It never belonged to freaking Constantine. It never belonged to any of them. Christianity belonged to the Christianity belonged to the black man before it ever belonged to the white man. Christianity belonged to the black man before it ever belonged to the white man. Does that make us better? No, but it's just simple facts. We did not get Christianity from the white man. Stop with the foolishness.